Yesterday I ran through mud for an hour. I wanted to quit that workout so bad.
Jason's fast twitch and he needs to focus on recovering as soon as he finishes.
Practice what he does in jiu-jitsu, like learn how to be patient, learn how to relax, learn how to calm yourself in through the nose, out through the mouth.
3, 2, 1, beautiful job.
It's very clear you are the leader of this group.
So we're here at the track this morning to meet with Coach Chris Hinshaw. Yesterday I ran through mud for an hour. I wanted to quit that workout so bad. We did an hour-long HYROX prep workout and we ran on the runners, not outdoors, for 8,000 meters. And bro, I'm telling you, we would run, we'd get off for like what felt like 30 seconds, and Gabe was doing most of the work anyways. Then we got back on and I was just trudging through, man. It was brutal. And so we called up Chris Hinshaw. We're like, dude, we gotta come out to the track. I need help because we got a HYROX coming up like in a month. So hopefully he can give us some tips and tricks to make my running better, because yesterday it was brutal. Brutal.
He's got a 5.5. How are you, bro? So I think that what we can do is we could do like a kind of a warm-up piece. And
let's do it.
Zone 2, let's be clear on what it is, because there's a lot of discussion about Zone 2. It's heart rate-based training. There's talk about Zone 2 because it's about longevity. As athletes, we don't, and not to be insensitive, we don't care about longevity. What we care about is performance. Like, for example, if you do your HYROX, no one's gonna ask you, what was your average heart rate? They're gonna ask you, how fast are you, right? We care about speed. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the framework of Zone 2, and we're going to focus on how fast are you, or what is your speed within that range. Now, the goal would be ideally to be able to get 20 minutes in this speed. Now, here's the problem. Most athletes, what they'll do is they'll focus on their zone and they'll try and do their 20 minutes, and they're gonna get deeper into the 20 minutes. They'll get 12 minutes, let's say, in, and they're starting to get tired. They have to keep their heart rate between this 135 and 145, but you're tired. So what happens is what? The heart rate spikes. And everybody always thinks faster is better. And it's not, because as soon as your heart rate spikes, you've brought fast twitch muscle fibers into your workout, and now you've ruined the purpose of it. The purpose.
That's what happened to me yesterday.
Right. Your body wants to bring in fast. And every time the fast come in, you've ruined the body's ability to create stamina. What you're gonna do is stay in that framework, and as soon as your heart rate hits the upper limit for you, 145, it's a sign that now the fast twitch are substituting. You now need to walk. You walk until you hit the lower limit. We're gonna try and establish what is your speed in this zone. We're gonna do at least 4 laps around, because it's gonna take you at least 5 minutes to get into that range.
All right.
So every lap, what you're gonna do is you're gonna come here, you'll stop. As soon as you stop, I'm gonna give you a few seconds, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, count. And then I'll say stop. Your goal is to be within that range. All right, so 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go.
Wait, so I get...
Yeah, you get lane 1. Yeah, 14. That was 33 seconds for that. That was the hardest thing about Jay back in the day, was he saw himself as a loser because he lost in every endurance event, and that was a problem. Like, how do you change an athlete's perception of themselves? You had to make sure that he realized that there wasn't a single other athlete in the field that had done what he had done, that was as capable as him. 12, 213, 214, 215. All right, hands on pulse. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, count. Stop. All right, last lap. That was 215. So that means, over. Question is, when he finishes this last lap, what's his heart rate at? And his goal for him, 180 minus the age, mathetones. We want to see him hit 14 in 6 seconds. Multiply that by 10, which would be 140 beats per minute. We'll stop on the line. Here we go. We're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, start. I can already tell, Jason, you're too high, man. Top. Where were you? 15? 15. Yeah. We're gonna do one more lap. I'm gonna time it. All right, slow down. Let's start right here. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Last lap, all right?
Because I need to be at 14.
14. Jason, he's a guy that wants to go hard. I mean, he's really pushed hard in his life and his body is comfortable with that intensity. And so when he slows down, it's foreign to him. And to find that right, quote, slow speed is difficult. And so what I'm telling him is practice what he does in jiu-jitsu. Like, learn how to be patient, learn how to relax, learn how to calm yourself in through the nose, out through the mouth. And that will help him slow it down to find a slower speed. We're coming up on 2:15 for 400 meters, 9-minute pace. This looks good to me. We're gonna check your heart rate again. That's 220, 221. Beautiful. All right, hands on pulse. 3, 2, 1, count. Stop.
That's 14. What'd you get, 14?
14. All right,
Yeah.
let's walk back over to the start. What we're gonna do is we're gonna practice the other thing that's really important, and that is the maximum ability to move and use oxygen. We call it your VO2 max, your aerobic capacity. So your zone 2 is your foundation, and then you do your maximum. Your sustainable pace floats in between. So your workout is alternating on, off, on, off, on, off. Your recovery is that off intensity. Now we have to come up with the work to rest ratio, right? How much time are you working? How much time are you resting? It's always 1-to-1. What you're gonna do right now is a workout, and we're gonna do 8 rounds, 200 meters on. How much off? 100 meters. What's your time for the 200?
45.
And what's your time for the 100?
130.
No, 41.
Oh,
45.
45.
Bang. That's
Oh,
correct.
yeah.
It's half the
Yes.
distance.
It's half the distance.
So 8 rounds, 45 seconds, 200 meters, 45 seconds, 100 meters.
I've done more running this week than I think I've done in years, but I am ready. When
like-
Chris is in town, this is what we do.
It's easy.
I don't know, bro.
3, 2, 1, go.
I'll tell you.
Jason's fast twitch and he needs to focus on recovering as soon as he finishes.
40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 45. Nice.
3, 2, 1. Beautiful jump. Three, 2, 1. Beautiful.
Nice.
Dude, nice
Awesome.
pace, bro. That didn't feel that bad after the first one. Like,
Once you got your pace.
yeah. My legs are just heavy today from yesterday.
It's easy for Jason to ramp in his intensity, meaning when he goes from the 100 easy to the 200, he immediately can accelerate and recruit fast twitch fibers. His problem is shutting them down. You focused on deep, slow breaths and trying to get your breathing slowed down, starting to get your heart rate slowed down, and you did it as soon as you finished. You didn't wait because that's your weakness.
Yeah.
It's hard for you to shut it down. And so why wait 5 minutes? You just miss a huge portion of your recovery, and you did it really a well job. But that's where you could take a workout, and it's the same workout for everybody, but the focus, if you know what type of athlete you are, should be different.
Yeah.
So that was very well done.
I had not played with like the immediate heart rate, and that was really, really cool.
So what you and Ashley should do, honestly, and this is what Heidi and I do. So we can't run together, but what we can do is ruck together.
He's too fast.
So what we do is we ruck together. You're going to carry enough weight to where you bring your heart rate into zone 2. We're walking at the same speed. It's intentional fast walking, right? So it's about 125 steps per minute. But we wear enough weight, right, to create that zone 2 cardiorespiratory adaptation. So Ashley wears a different weight, but you still walk together. So what you do is you wear rucks to make the bones, the ligaments, the tendons, their structure sound so that it's more practical in real life. So you guys are now a month away, in my opinion, after watching you do this zone 2 kind of recovery piece and then also the high intensity VO2 piece, it's very clear You are the leader of this group.
I was waiting. What's the?
So that's going to be very difficult for Jason because he wants to be in charge, but because you're the alpha in this, you're going to have to be the one to control the intensity. You are. The key for both of you is going to be the transition out of the obstacle and establishing your running cadence. You're going to need to be the communicator because you're the lead. Jason needs to listen to you. Never ask him how he's feeling. Listen to his breathing, and if he's hyperventilating, then you slow down because Jason will always give you, I'm good. He will.
Okay. It's
All
like
right.
scuba diving. We
Yeah, you're the alpha.
Perfect. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for that, but thank you for the advice. You're gonna have to listen.
I mean, dude, I've known Chris for almost 20 years. So I was expecting him to come with some really good information, and that's exactly what he did. So just like any good information, it's only as powerful as how you put it into action, right? So now we got the information. Now we need to put in the action. We need to train hard in the next 6 weeks and then get ready to perform at HYROX.